Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Ghana Naija Ballers. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. I know most of you might have seen my previous video when I talk about the South Africa issue, FIFA investigating and all that. Now FIFA has released a verdict. The disciplinary committee has released a verdict. Let me just read it for you guys. The FIFA disciplinary committee has sanctioned the South Africa Football Association, that's SAFA, for having fielded an ineligible player, Teboho Mokena, in the South Africa vs Lesotho match played on the 21st March 2025 in the FIFA World Cup 2026 preliminary competition, thereby breaching Article 16 of the FIFA Disciplinary Code FDC and the Article 14 of the FIFA World Cup 2026 preliminary competitions regulations. It gets better. Consequently, the FIFA Disciplinary Committee has declared the match in question to have been forfeited by the representative team, South Africa, by a score of 3-0. South African FA has also been ordered to pay a fine of CHF 10,000 CHF to FIFA, while Teboho Mokena has been issued a warning. The parties were notified in terms of FIFA Disciplinary Committee decision today in accordance with the relevant provisions of the FDC. They have 10 days in which to request a motivated decision, which, if requested, will subsequently publish on legal.fifa.com. The forfeiture decision remains subject to potential appeal before the FIFA Appeal Committee. Now, first of all, it's good news for Benin before Nigeria, because Nigeria just needs to win one game. They'll get 14 points with South Africa and Benin. That's if South Africa and Benin fail to win the next game. That's if they lose the next game. So it's actually good news for Nigeria, because when I posted the last video, people were saying that I was too negative. Nigeria is going to surprise me, that there's still hope for Nigeria when it happens. I told you that this ruling right now will favor Benin more than Nigeria. Now you can see now, after this point deduction and 3 goals deduction, Benin are now top of the table with 4 goals. South Africa with 3 goals, same points, 14 points. But it looks as if Nigeria will be pushing, because I know they'll be pushing. They have 2 more games. They have to win those 2 games and pray that South Africa lose the next game, Benin. Because I know Benin, if you're looking at South Africa and Benin, out of those 2 teams, the team that will likely fail, probably Benin. But South Africa, their last 2 games will be played at home, I think in South Africa, so it gives them an edge and will want to get all 3 points in those 2 games. But for Benin, it's going to be very difficult. So let me agree with you, there's hope for Nigeria. I'm not saying that I won't argue again. I'll just agree. Since you believe that there's hope for Nigeria, I'm agreeing with you, there's hope for Nigeria. So let's wait to see the performance Nigeria will put, because everyone is saying lifeline for Nigeria. Everyone is saying Nigeria should celebrate that FIFA has released this thing. Yes, FIFA has released 3 points has been deducted from South Africa. 3 goals have been awarded to Lesotho. That is the news that is out today. So let's see what happens. The World Cup Qualifiers is coming up in a few weeks. I think in the next 3 weeks or so. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Benin and Nigeria can make advantage or take advantage of this decision made by FIFA today. I'll be excited to see the games and see how this particular verdict would affect the games coming up in October World Cup Qualifiers. I would like to know your thoughts. What do you think about this decision? Because this statement states that South Africa, they have the opportunity or the option to appeal, but I don't think they will appeal, because the coach has already gone to press conference and admitted that they made a mistake and all that. So if he has admitted, I don't think there's any need to appeal. So that one is gone. Now South Africa should just look at winning their next 2 games and hope Nigeria beats Benin, because Nigeria will have to beat Benin if they want to get chance of qualifying or finishing second. So it also favors South Africa in a way, because Nigeria will have to beat Benin for them. So South Africa might still qualify to the World Cup. In fact, they are the favorites to qualify to the World Cup even after this verdict. So 100%, I feel that if anyone wants to qualify from this group, it's either Benin or South Africa. But my money will go on South Africa, because South Africa will be expecting Nigeria to beat Benin, and Nigeria will have to beat Benin if they want to get any chance of finishing first or second in that group. So overall, I think it's good news for the Nigerian Super Eagles, just like people said. Benin will have to come to Nigeria to play in Uyo. That is where Nigeria can capture them. That's where Nigeria can, make what do you call it? Make the fans. I know playing Uyo at home hasn't been the most favorable atmosphere for Nigeria to score 3 goals, 4-0 to dismantle teams. We saw happen to Zimbabwe. We saw happen to other teams, Rwanda, how KG it was and all that. So it's going to be interesting to see if Nigeria can take an advantage of this particular statement. I saw online people are saying victory, good news for Nigeria, good news for Nigeria. It's not about talking, it's about the players getting the results. You might see now that Nigeria has a lifeline. The next game, that Nigeria will lose the next game or draw the next game. It's very typical. It's very, very typical, because you can see the next game at Nigeria will play next game now. That game now they'll go and draw. Then you say, even FIFA gave you opportunity and you still don't want to grab the opportunity, you fail to qualify and all. It is very typical when it comes to Nigeria because of the performance. It's because of the players we have, the selection we have, the coach we have, the people in charge. That is the problem. South Africa, their goal is they're already focused on their goal. The next 2 games we play in South Africa, they'll just win, pam pam. They get their 6 points and wait for Nigeria to beat Benin. Then they are qualified to the World Cup. Nigeria had the opportunity to qualify since, I keep saying it, since the first 2 games. Nigeria had the opportunity to qualify since. Now you are doing calculation, you are waiting for FIFA to do this. I will agree with you. You believe that there's hope, right? Everyone in the comment section, people are telling me Nigeria will disappoint me, Nigeria will shock me, Nigeria will surprise you. You believe that there's hope, right? If you believe that there's hope, let's wait and see. The World Cup Qualifiers is in 3 weeks, like I said earlier. Let's wait and see what Nigeria will put up. Let's see if they can take advantage, because my mind is not there anymore. We should just focus on the AFCON. The World Cup Qualifiers, maybe if Nigeria finish second, we say, okay, playoff. They should go and see if they can get any luck in playoffs. But finishing first, in my opinion, forget about it. Forget about it. Just forget about it. If you're a Nigerian fan, just allow South Africa or Benin to go. Because as I said earlier, it's just playing for South Africa to go. They know that even if FIFA does, they still have the opportunity. They are in commanding position to qualify. So why are we? Don't worry. I would like to know your thoughts. Tell me what you think about the entire situation. Do you still think that Nigeria can qualify? Because Nigeria will have to win their next 2 games. South Africa will have to either draw or lose their next 2 games, and maybe Nigeria beating Benin in Uyo. And we know Guinness draw, how stubborn he is and how difficult it is to play against Guinness draw. So it puts Nigeria in a very, very tricky position. So it's going to make it very difficult for Nigeria to get anything that will make them qualify for the next World Cup. It was possible, but now it looks unlikely. I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't and hit the notification bell. Till next time, guys. Goodbye. Nigeria, side by side, football dreams we won't divide.